Just messing around in a little bit of a creative world. I was just, messing around with making some doors. This is going to be the next building that we make in um, the couple plays world. This is still, we're messing around with different designs. This had to get bigger. This is another building that we're going to be thinking about adding for the bamboo farm. At this point, it might actually become sugarcane considering how much bamboo. This is the fish smelter that we made as well, which works really, really well. We did make some changes to the designs, but ultimately we just made this door. I was just messing around redstone. I was like, you know what? If there's one thing in Minecraft I really love, it's kelp. I think kelp is like the greatest, and I wanted to see if I could make something zero tick. Making something zero tick in Minecraft, the PS4 version, isn't exactly the easiest. On Java, it's a lot easier. This will not work on the Switch version. I've already tried. I have not been able to get it to work. But I'll show you guys how to make this one really quickly. You could probably break it down from like what's already going on, but it's nothing too crazy at all. It's actually only 5 by 6, so pretty quick to make. So I'll start up with a little platform here. You want to make sure you're at least 3 high because it is going to be a little bit tall. You want to come out 3 from this side, so you have your first, second, your third. You want to go 1, 2, 3, and then on this side you want to go out 2. You're going to come back 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then make this into just its rectangle. Now you should have a 5 by 6 square, which we do here. So this block is going to be probably most important, and I am going to be going over to this module a lot to remember, not just remember things, but also to pick block a little bit, because there is going to be some stuff we're going to need here, especially like the slabs, redstone obviously. We'll need a regular piston as well for these guys here, but it's really simple design, to be honest. Why are you not picking? That's the regular piston, and a pressure plate. Obviously, we'll need buckets of water. We'll need kelp as well, but that could come later. So there really isn't much fancy redstone into this. There is just like a bug-powered switch clock, and there is a monostable circuit. But other than that, it's really, really basic redstone. So coming around back, this is going to be your initial starter block. What you want to do is you want to come out 2, and then put a sticky piston. So overall, your sticky piston should be 1 level lower. I got rid of my most important block, and that's my building block. So you want your sticky piston to be on, okay, randomly lost plate, on this level. So you want to come here, and you want to be 1 away from the back. So piston, wait, why does this not look like it's deep enough? I'm so confused. Okay. Sorry, I literally just made this, so it's like I'm trying to refamiliarize with it. And then obviously this is all just aesthetic blocks. From there, it doesn't really mean anything. So this would be your first, and this would be 4. So yeah, it's going to be 5 back. So do that, and you're going to put a redstone block on top. You're going to put a block. Oh, slime block. That's what. Slime block and redstone block, and then a regular block. And there, as you see, it should activate the switch, which is good. That's what we want it to do. So now we need to find a way to quickly turn this off. This way we can actually work with our blocks above it. So as you see here, we're going to go 1 block down, and we're going to run this line out real quickly. So from the block that's underneath it, you want to come 1 down, and that's going to be a repeater, and you're going to make this L shape. You want to have this guy here, and you want to have a lever, which I did not have in hand, and that'll turn that off. So that's your first redstone line. I think I even made that one a little bit smaller than I did on this one. Yeah, we'll just replicate it completely. This way it's concise with everything that we're doing. don't know why I'm blanking on this one so much, but you could just follow along with what I'm doing. So that's the first step here. I might have also just made this plot here off center, which is fine. Doesn't really matter. So that's your first redstone line. You're going to make sure you want to have that one in play, or else you're not really going to be able to stop the actual circuit. So next thing you need is you're going to need a slab here on the same level as your redstone block. So you want to put one there, break that one, and you want to have a full block here, and that's going to be your secondary circuit. And this one is going to go into a piston. So you're going to need another block, and you're going to need a sticky piston right there. Right, that's... Yeah, that doesn't make much sense. This would power that regardless. Sorry, I'm just messing with this whole design here. Yeah, you see, now it's not powering. Weird. Very weird. That's not zero ticking now, though. This is also... It wants to. It really wants to. It worked on that one side. That's really strange. It's not doing it again. So wait. Let's just try to completely replicate this again. Okay, so we have the piston there. There is redstone right behind it. There is redstone there. That shouldn't interact with that piston though at all, because it's not going right into it. So yeah, that should be fine. Just destroy this piston and replace that. This lever though might, but that's probably the only thing that's really peculiar. It didn't do this on the other side. It definitely needs that there though. See, it's zero ticking here. All right, we'll just continue on. Obviously, this is all just explorative redstone at this point, but so now you want to have your other piston, and you want to have that. So that should be just about it for a zero tick. Yeah, so it's definitely zero ticking, which you could tell by the blocks. See how they're like merging together like that. Okay, so it's definitely zero ticking. Really strange zero tick there, but hey, I guess it works. I need a pressure plate here. Okay, build these up 3. This one will go here. You need an observer facing outward. This is just part of like the collection system. You would obviously want this to break the kelp. So then, top of the observer, you just need a block. I think you need one on top of the redstone as well. Yeah, on top of the redstone block. This is where you get your monostable circuit as well. So as you can tell, you just need 2 blocks, a piston, sticky piston, and 2 blocks, and your repeaters. So you're gonna have your sticky piston with a block on its face. Now you're gonna have that. You're gonna have that. And this is where you'll have your regular piston. Like that. And obviously you can put a block there as well. It doesn't really matter. So this is going to be a piston on 0 ticks. You have your dust. Well, 1 tick. And then you'll have this one on 3 ticks. And you'll have your dust there. That should just be really just about everything now. So you'll see if we put something, well, like, don't want. See? Oh wow, it was weird. It glitched out. I didn't do it with that prior. That was pretty cool actually. So now you want to have your glass here. Now this is a really important part. You want to use 2 different water sources. Otherwise, you're going to not get the kickoff activation that you're going to need. So the first water one, you're going to need to put here, and the second one right there, and then you can put your kelp. You see it fired because the observer detected the water change, which is perfectly fine. So mind you, this might not work on the first time. It does seem to break every now and then. So keep that in mind if you do build it in your world. But all you do now is place this here. And mine didn't break the first time. Cool. So you see it grows and it just floats to the top. Now you could do like something with like a hopper push down cart here and push it in. Or you could just stand up here as well. It doesn't really matter either way. You'll still collect them. Or you could even make this into a bigger system. Because it'll always float to the top. So as long as you have this blocked off here. See, it doesn't really matter how tall it is that you go. These will all be water source blocks. And they'll all just float to the top. Well, it should anyway, but it's growing really fast. The piston's kind of got them stuck there. I wonder if you could actually do this on soul sand. Or I'll try it on this one. Turn it off. We'll absorb that water column there. We have to do it from the top as well. Okay. So these 2 blocks, can you switch them to soul sand? Will kelp grow on soul sand? Is the question now. Okay. Now this is good to put your water back in. Again, you want to do it in 2 stages. You want to do 1. No, that's not right. That's going to destroy everything. Oh no, it like bugged out there. No, I actually didn't. Oh, why are you waterlogged? How'd that even happen? What? What in the world? That was strange. That's also strange. The bugs, man. Don't stare right at them. This whole thing raised 1 block. Yeah, think about it. That's really, really weird. I should probably turn it off first. 'Cause, like, I don't know. 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 I don't So weird. Where is the water? Oh my god. That's where the water's coming from. There's no slab here. How in the world is this happening? Okay, that should have fixed it. Theoretically. Now can you... No. All that for nothing. You can't even grow. I'm just curious. What if you break one block, though? Like if you... Oh man, it's gonna be dicey. See, I don't think this would work either. Because it can't grow on the... soul sand, so it would probably just break it off. Maybe we'll see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, well. So that kind of sucks. I did try this overall mechanic of the zero tick with like sand blocks and stuff like that, because the whole like the process of making a zero tick is pretty easy. It's literally just this. And then you have just like different redstone lines coming out of it. I'll just snag all the bits you need. And then you just need some sticky pistons and whatever block you want. It's really, really that simple. You see already it's activated. Just the fact that it updated. No, and obviously you need a slab. The slabs are like the most important thing. And some way to just turn it off. But the whole component of the zero tick, really, really simple. You just do that, break that, and you come here, and you put a regular block. And then you have your piston, and then you have whatever block, and obviously this is like even like a smaller version of it. And then I wonder. And obviously this side you don't even probably need a slab just because. Just even smaller zero tick. No, I assume you would need it to be on different planes. So we're not getting power at the same time, and as you see, this isn't even going up high enough. But I mean, you could go lower. Do something like this. Yeah, absolutely. Just need to add in the other block. And there you are. So that's an even smaller zero tick. Yeah, that's tiny. Alright, well, I mean, I can't be displeased with this. That's actually, what, 5 by 3? And realistically, you could go even smaller. You don't really need this block here. You could actually even fire it straight from back here. Which makes it even tinier. I just wish that you could get it to work with, like, sand. Obviously with sand you would need blocks underneath it because it would fall through. But I wish it would work with sand on a PS4 version. It may work on like a 4-way zero tick, but yeah, you see with this one you can't even, because it won't grow next to, it just breaks instantly. Oh yeah, the sand fell. Alright, let's fix that real quick. That could be another reason why it didn't. I mean, we could definitely try like a 4-way zero tick, but I just don't think it would work. I wonder if we pulled this out, because it's getting broken by... It's not getting broken by the fact that it's getting pushed. It's getting broken by the redstone block. So if we do that, and we do that, and we do that, and then we have... That should, realistically... Oh, I made him too far away. Or rather, I didn't power this. Right, I had the timing all messed up. Where did the sand block go? It disappeared. Alright, there we have zero tick again. And now it's not working. If it was working, it would just keep shooting cactuses off. And then this is the same problem with, like, as you see, it's just not fast enough. But realistically speaking, if you made like a 4, I wonder if it would work. Obviously this would need to get pulled out a little bit more. The only problem is that we would have to power them at different stages. Which I guess you could do with like an observer. Have an observer like this. And something like that. Pull this one out more. I don't think this is going to work. Not very confident about this one. Because this would push it here, so this needs to be out one more. Which means that this one needs to be here. And then this. And obviously. And then this still is just like a 3-way. So I would have to... I wonder if I could use like some sort of weird redstone mechanic here. Because that would power that, which would power this, which would power that. And then we would just need one there, and one there, which should work. No, it pushed it back. Okay. And that's an easy enough fix. No, so these two are firing at the same time, these two. So I wonder if I added a little bit of delay here, how would that help it? Would it help it? Yeah, actually. So we have it like that, it doesn't really work the way I want it to. That's better. Is this one actually doing anything, or is it like... I don't think it is. Because I think this one's just pushing it forward and retracting it. It's not actually pushing. It might be too far away. which would mean that it was correct in this spot before. What if I put like an immovable object behind it? Like we put like a furnace or something. Are furnaces movable in the PS4 version? Where even are furnaces? There you are. Yeah, like what if we put a furnace there? We'll put a furnace behind this one too, because I feel like this is another potential to get pushed out. Furnace is great because you're just completely immovable objects. I guess not. I guess they could be moved in this one. It did duplicate the sand though. That was weird. I feel what if we put a little bit of delay on this one? And then I feel like we're onto something. I really do. See, those two are now just changing. This one's not powering anything anymore. Which I wonder if it's just too slow. That doesn't look bad. So now what's happening is this one's not pushing back. Wow, this is... It's pulsing. Definitely pulsing. It's just out of curiosity. Yeah, so that's... It's just because that one doesn't have any time to push. Yeah, see, now this one doesn't have any time to push either. And that's why you're getting that lack of signal there. And now pushed it out. Okay. Well, we'll have to, like, figure this out in another episode. We did make a really, really small zero tick, which was really cool, actually. Because why not? Which you could probably make it even with less resources if you just use observers, especially something like this. I wonder if this would break it, because in this case you don't even need the slab. And you just need sticky piston there. Just kidding. Sticky piston there, sticky piston there. Is that too far away? Might be too far away. That's not even pushing. Why are you not pushing? Are you too fast? Yeah. Huh. So the observers are too fast. I mean, there's your zero ticking. I wonder what happens if you grow a cactus next to this thing. Would it force it to grow quicker? Because cactuses rely on like ticks. No. Alright, well, this is the kelp farm. This one goes really well. So already, but I mean, this is a smaller, simplified version of it, if anything. And then you can just blip blop. You don't need this. But yeah, that's just about it. Just 6 pieces of redstone dust, 1 redstone block, 1 slime block, 3 sticky pistons, and that's just really, that's tiny. That's a really, really small zero tick, which is really cool. Like I said, you could swap these out with any sort of block and just fill all this in and make your farm. I really wish that this would work with like something like sugarcane or cactus. Might work with bamboo, come to think of it. We didn't try bamboo, but I'm not really too hopeful. It's probably just gonna break it. Yep. Wait. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna flip over to survival real quick. Gonna clear my inventory all aside for one. You may be able to AFK this. This may work with bamboo as well. Okay, so realistically you're gonna stand here and you'll get that back. It's a little bit slow at first, but I think you just need a little bit of RNG this to be real honest with you. Which if you build, I don't know why I have white wool. Oh duh, trying to fly and on survival. I'm also trying to give myself unlimited stuff and I'm on survival. So if you make it back to this, right? Because it is breaking, which... Oh shit. Yeah, let me turn this off real quick. It is breaking, which is okay. It's not okay by any means. Which I guess realistically you don't even need that. You can just use this one. And fire that bad boy up. Alright, so honestly speaking, if I stand here and I go AFK, we have 3 now, and you plant here and it gets lucky to grow. Yeah, look at that. 0 tick bamboo farm. It's not by any means super quick, but it works. It definitely works. If you were to stand here AFK, you could probably come back. As you see, in less than a minute I have almost a stack. Like I said, it's really based on your RNG and how fast it grows. It makes me wonder if I replace this block here with... You might be onto something here, guys. This. And a staircase. Okay, stairs. Doesn't matter which one. And mortar. That should allow sugarcane to grow. I might have to raise it up one. There it is. Yeah, I have to raise it up one. I can't be bothered. I guess I can. Alright, again, I'm getting them now because I'm on creative. Oh, well, duh. Like I said, this might not be super efficient, but I mean, if you pair it up with like something like a bone meal clock or something like that. Yeah, I don't think this grows fast enough. Yeah, it doesn't grow fast enough. Okay, so bamboo works. It's not the most efficient thing in the world, but it works. Oh, oh. That's the second time this video I've accidentally, like, with let water go. I'm really curious, too. Like, if you replace this, obviously you'd have to put, like, glazed terracotta, here. And underneath it. Or, like, obsidian. Anything that's immovable. We'll do that one just in case, too. We don't really need to. But the really cool property of glazed terracotta is that slime cannot move it by sticking to it. So if I do something like put rails on this, say we put like powered rails, and you go doot doot. I want to move this lever, just because that might be too long. But we'll see in a second. A little bit inconvenient over fucking. Does that break? Yeah, weird. Alright. So look like they broke, right? Yeah. But what if you move this out and you do like the really traditional L shape. This is the more traditional duper when it comes to like rails. Yeah, just still breaks them. Ugh, that slime sound. Oh well. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but I mean, I guess there is like a lot of different like dupers in terms of like carpet and rails, but oh well. Oh yeah, so this is it. This is just a super tiny 0-tick clock. I wonder if you could even pull it back one more. I think that the redstone block would probably get in the way of it. Let's just try that just for the sake of having some fun here. Yeah, I figured as much. But if you put this on top of it, you would still need 6 redstone dust, but I mean, you're making it just a tad bit small. I wonder what it is. Why is that like... Just out of curiosity. Sorry, I'm just trying to like mess around and like play with this a little bit more. We do this. I'm gonna put a solid block here. Yeah, it's too slow now. Okay. They both have to be 0-tick for it to work, and I think adding in a repeater automatically makes it not 0-tick. Pretty sure anyway. If we add in observers, it'd probably do the same thing. I think once it has to pass through the block, it makes it too slow. Yeah, you can see it's already a lot slower. Yeah, it's way too slow. Yeah. Sorry, I just got a message on Discord. It's from T-Man. So I guess who's back. that wouldn't work. Alright, well, that was just about it. We figured out, like, the smallest possible zero-tick farm. And, I mean, that's fun at least. Build that. There it is. So this one's even using only 5 redstone blocks, as opposed to 6 before. I mean, 5 redstone dust. So we got down to 5 redstone dust, 3 sticky pistons, a slime block, and a redstone block. Not bad. I mean, I'm no redstone extraordinaire, but that's not bad. Not bad at all. You don't even need these guys. They're all just helpers. Look at that. So this works on bamboo, works on kelp. With kelp, obviously, we have that water and a way to prevent the water, and also like a kick-off system. On the bamboo one, it's pure AFK. You just sit there and hope RNG Jesus keeps up. There we go. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye, everybody.